My guest host is passionate about his love for the blues. He's incredibly energetic on stage. And here we have him right now, the new kid on Blue Street, Mr. George Thorogood.
I think tonight is probably, for what I started out to do 10, 12 years ago, tonight would have to be, you know, the acme of my success story, if I had one. I mean, just to be asked to be a co-host for a program like this, I couldn't believe when I got the phone call. I said, what, me? What are you, crazy or something? I said, get somebody. He said, no, George, this, that, and the other. And I said, well, I'll do it. I don't know, you know. But when they started mentioning some of the names, I said, you know, I was walking down the hall, and Albert Collins is here. John Lee Hooker's in this room. Elvin Bishop in this room. John Hammond's coming in. Willie Dixon. I thought, well, I'm supposed to be paying $15 a whack to see these guys perform. What am I doing in here with these guys?
Now, you may be wondering, where are the blues, why the blues, what are the blues, who's got the blues, can I get the blues, and are they catching? Well, I can't tell you, so I asked the cats who can.
The blues is, to me, is recycling. You take bad feelings, rough emotions caused by bad experiences, and make a beautiful song out of it.
The blues are the true facts of life that's expressed in words and songs and music, inspiration and feeling.
Blues music to me is the essence of American music, maybe the essence of American thought and honesty.
When you're down, the blues lift you up. Like if your old lady done left you, you're in love with her. That's when you can sing the blues.
Very little is known about Robert Johnson. He lived and he sang. That's about it. Yet, he's one of the most influential blues singers of all. Today, 50 years after his time, Robert Johnson's songs live on. Back in the 20s and 30s, musicians like Sonny Boy Williamson and Washboard Sam were cutting records, but they weren't selling because big band music was the rage. Well, after World War II, artists like Muddy Waters, Lightning Hopkins, Mississippi John Hurt, and Howling Wolf were recording and influencing singers and songwriters all over the world. Early in the 50s, rock and roll shattered the peaceful American way of life. It was blues and it was boogie, finger popping, jive and jumping.
I bought a brand new airmobile, this custom made, 'twas a flight DeVille with a...
And music was a major influence on many of today's performers. His songs are still being done, like this one by the wild Mr. George Thorogood. Influences will be right back with more blues after this.
If you think...
As the world changed, so did the blues. Guitars turned electric, and boogie was born. Here we have the crowned king of boogie himself, Mr. John Lee Hooker.
Emotionally, feeling-wise, nobody can deliver the message of the blues like John Lee Hooker.
Right.
But you are noted as the king of the boogie. You are the boogeyman.
And you want to know, what is the boogie?
Lay it on us.
Well, the boogie is, it's really rock.
Yeah.
Because you can dance, but you can do anything you want to do, but you can just dance and do anything. You can't sit still. Rock was taken from the boogie and stepped up, speeded up real fast, like Chuck Berry, and you do it. But the slow rock boogie.
To write a blues song takes sensitivity, feeling, and wit. To write a hit song, well, that takes a lot of luck. But to write as many hit songs as Willie Dixon, that takes greatness. He's been recorded by Elvis Presley, Fleetwood Mac, Jay Giles Band, the Grateful Dead, Stevie Winwood, and the Rolling Stones.
I am the little...
Premier blues guitarist in the United States, if not the world, the one and only Elvin Bishop. Nice to be with you, Elvin. You know, one thing I would like to know, as far as, you know, what I liked about your music is you were one of the few people, maybe the only cat I know that could combine so well country blues with urban blues in your style, though you play an electric guitar and I've heard you play acoustic. Who are some of your people? I know you like B.B. King, and I know you love Muddy Waters and John Lee Hooker. Who are some of your people on the, say, country blues field? You know what I'm talking about.
My two big ones, favorites, were always John Lee Hooker and Lightning Hopkins. And I couldn't, like I said, I didn't have any musical background, and my ear couldn't take in any more than something real simple like that at first, just one guy and a guitar.
Exactly.
And gradually moved up to Jimmy Reed and Muddy Waters. That was a little easier to take. And then finally, the first time I heard B.B. King, I thought it was jazz. That's how uneducated my ear was.
Well, basically, a lot of those cats, Lightning Hopkins, Muddy Waters, they're technically country pickers, and they just changed to electric guitar.
Right.
Muddy Waters is like a Robert Johnson style. And
it'd be like if Robert Johnson got him an amp or something. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Put a band to it. I think the country blues or acoustic blues, I call, is a field that gets highly overlooked. And like I say, in your music, when you play with a band, I hear those sounds in there, and I really respect that. And I think you do a great job with it.
All right.
In the early 60s, folk music and pop took over in America, but not in England. Hammond loved the blues. He was one of the musicians responsible for bringing them back to America.
7 miles to Budweiser. Got a Cobra snake for a necktie. Brand new house on the roadside. Made out of rattlesnake hide. Got a brand new chimney made on top. Made out of human skull. So come on, take a little walk in New Orleans. Tell me who you know. Who do you love? Who do you love, child? I'm a tombstone hand and a graveyard mine. I'm just 22 and I don't mind dying. Who do you love? Who do you love, child? The first time I heard Bo Diddley was at the Apollo Theater in 1956. And he had just made a big hit record that had crossed over into the national R&B rock and roll scene. He had a trio, a drummer, himself playing a guitar, and a maracas player, and he was just unbelievable. A dynamic dancer, guitar player, singer. I know George got a lot of stuff from Bo Diddley.